Hello there everybody, this is Speckblocklime here with another video reaction for all of you today. Now, I don't know, for a little bit I've been recording, been trying to record what I can for multiple channel stuff. For the for reactions, I don't know if I've announced it yet, but I think at some point this is probably one of the few videos that I'm probably going to try to remember or remind people that I'm going to slow down when it comes to reactions. That doesn't mean I don't care. But I'm trying to work on everything else from the other channels. And, for that to at least be somewhat okay, I need to reduce a little bit on some other stuff. I think maybe there's times where on reactions I'll have more videos, and then there's times where it'll be less. Like, sometimes if you've even kept up at all, you've probably noticed that on some, like, for a while, there was months where I did one video every other day. And then there's even months where I did specials where it was like a video every day for the full month. It would probably be either I'll try to limit it to maybe the every other day for a good time, but if not, I might even limit it to like maybe 3 videos a week. Maybe sometimes I'll upload one extra, depending on the situation. But I'll try to do what I can. But I'm gonna make sure at least a certain amount of videos a month are released at least. Not too few though. I don't think I can ever go a whole month with no videos. But I have to make sure to reduce a little bit sometimes because I need to make sure I record more for the other channels. Because the reaction channel, I like it, it's fun, but it's more like a fun thing that I'm doing than the main stuff that I'm working on. Because, it's mostly other people's content that I just want to like react to and see what they did, how they did it, It's just a fun thing, and I could watch it by myself, and I've, for some channels I've watched a little bit of stuff before, like stuff that I can't react to because I've already watched it, but mostly in general, that's why I tried to avoid watching stuff for a little while, so I could like, maybe on some of these channels I've already watched the newer stuff a little bit, but I'm going back in the past, and hopefully it'll catch up to be able to watch the newest stuff. But anyway, just wanted to give you that heads up. I'll probably repeat it similar in other videos, but it'll be shorter than this one that I talked about. So anyways, not to take too much time. The video we're reacting to is Aquaman Battle for Atlantis. I'm pretty sure that's a video game. I mean, it is from JonTron's era when he was doing games, so I'm going to guess it's a video game. But anyway, let's get on to the video and see what's going to happen. Hold on. Before we get on, let me make sure back. I think I left it on the... Here we go. Also, when they were on the normal boots thing, I don't know if that's still a thing, but I feel most of the people originally they were there, well, at least some of them are still there. I don't know if they're called normal boots anymore though. Sorry, I don't want to ramble too much. Let's see where we go.
JonTron.
I like games, and you know the best place to where to find your games. YouTube comments. Now let me just go and log in right here, and I'll just get on my way.
So let's just go right here over to the channel page, and let's check out some comments.
Oh. 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 Oh.
That's some of the, like, I'm not saying that's ancient YouTube, but that's pretty a little more classical than before.
Am I alive?
I feel like there was eras where some YouTube was a little more classic and easier to use than, it is now. Not saying that it's terrible, but, if you're just a fan, it's easy, but if you're trying to do stuff on there, it's a little more complicated.
John, bro, wake up. You must have read at least 3 to 4 of those comments in a row.
Oh! Okay. I think I got a pretty good idea of what I'm gonna play today.
Aquaman, everyone's favorite
No.
superhero? What's he doing again? Talk to fish? Yeah.
I never hated Aquaman, but I could see why people kind of made him fun of him to an extent. Hey, but he still has powers, so I mean, compared to a regular human, come on, he still has something.
Seeing as Aquaman possessed a blistering popularity in the eyes of the mainstream gamer, developer,
Which version of Aquaman is this
decided
though?
to take it upon themselves to bring the masses a game
There's like
star,
multiples.
fundamentalist himself.
There's even some
Chick
comic
can be credited
versions.
with such masterpieces as Battle Tanks on the Game Boy Color. Their labor of love would eventually come to be known as Aquaman, Battle for Atlantis. And by labor of love,
Or is it just
of
its
course, I
own
mean
like a
5
generic
minutes on
Aquaman?
Facebook
Like,
one night with a 1987 Macintosh. Aquaman hit
is it like
shelves
officially
for
licensed?
$20 and received such crowning scores as Run! Run,
Oh,
God, run!
that doesn't look good.
Here we begin. This game was published by TDK. That's short for They Don't Care About Their Reputation. Well-known fact. The fact that this is
Alright.
actually backed by DC Comics is just proof that they wanted to drown out Aquaman even more than they currently have. Oh, I made a pun. I did a pun! So let's start that new game. What character do I want? Aquaman or question mark, question mark, question
Oh
mark?
my god.
Hey, whoa. What is this shit? I can't pick that character. God, you could at least...
You can play more than just Aquaman? Huh.
It, guys. Guess I'll have to go with Aquaman. All right, so... Oh, okay. So this is how it's gonna be, huh? Yep.
Like I said, I don't know the story, but
Vibes here.
maybe a different
So,
Aquaman,
as
or
if
I
I
don't
should
know.
have expected anything different. Here's how the cutscenes present all, and I mean all, exposition. Comic panels. Yep. Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
Completely silent, completely horrible, one after another. And it's one of those
And it's
games
really
that's
slow.
so
That's the
horrifically
problem.
lazy, so terribly incompetent that they just loop one ridiculously mundane track through everything. And if this weren't pitiful enough, these scenes aren't even drawn by a professional cartoonist or anything. They're just like Gary's modded with the in-game models. Hey, if you were gonna do this, why didn't you just animate them? Well, let me guess.
I mean,
up 3 minutes of your 45-minute
yeah.
time budget.
Would have made sense to animate them. Would they have been incredible? No, but it would have just at least made it go faster instead of this. I feel like the panels just go
Honestly,
slower.
The text doesn't even fit in the bubbles. And that guy is wearing a suit of bacon. I honestly don't know where to begin. It appears that the right stick is used as a make you want to vomit function. It just moves around.
I guess it's supposed to be referencing
I don't even know why you'd ever use it.
one of the
Wait, hold on a
DC
second.
Aquaman, the one from I think the Justice League.
As far as I recall, Aquaman has always had his hand. Did he lose it down at the old Aqua Mill or something? Gotta get those Aqua Union benefits.
Like I said, don't think of it. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Don't roast me in the comments.
Reboot of Aquaman doesn't even exist anymore. Lols. I went there. Please, if you're an Aquaman fan and you know the reason behind this hook-hand fanfiction, step 1, email me the reason or leave a concise comment below. Step 2, fuck you. So the first thing you do is swim around and run into some red guy. Then you gotta water punch him to death. You like this? You like this scenario right here? Well, you better get used to it, because that's all you're gonna be
is
doing
that how
for the
fights
next
happen
14
sometimes?
hours. Literally, all you're doing for this first level is swimming around a barren city with an interestingly low draw distance. And I guess this is supposed to be Atlantis? You know? Call me crazy, but this game is starting to bear an uncanny resemblance to another notoriously terrible flying superhero low draw distance game. Coincidence? And apparently
Never played it, but I remember seeing, I think, a review of that one. Maybe we'll see something about it in the future, in another video.
Especially given the easy sex appeal factor they could have easily slipped in. Hey, maybe Aquaman's trying to tell us something by wearing those tights all the time. Like that he likes tights. Hey, good hiding spot, bro. They'll never find you there.
Oh, man.
Did I mention there are invisible walls everywhere?
Oh,
Giant, blatant,
no.
invisible walls.
That's not
Now, these are something a lot of people complain about, but I've never really had a problem with. Games can't go on forever unless it's the sole point, like in Minecraft. You gotta draw the edge somewhere. And in most games, they're usually out of your way or in a place that's obviously somewhere you shouldn't go. But in Aquaman, they're just fucking everywhere. They're in places that
man.
look no different than any other places.
Instead of making the
You
game
can't
some
do
parts
that. You can't
shorter
do
with
that. You
putting
know,
like
since we're
actual
already
walls
the
to
studios
cover
have
the
been
invisible
completely
walls,
incompetent at
you
everything
make people
ever,
wander around and you
entirely
don't know how to
indifferent
get
the
out
final
there.
product of the game, or just scamming the hell out of their investors and doing quite a good job at it. Great fucking Scott. Oh, wait a sec. I think I found it. I think they poured all their programming resources into coding his hair. Check that shit out. That is some legit GameCube underwater hair physics. Oh god, what? I think they forgot one thing. If you swim at certain angles, you can make the poor fucker a bald spot. Ugh! Aquaman, King
What?
of Atlantis and Conqueror of Rogaine. I quit.
Oh my god.
What's this blue pants? What's this blue pants? What's this blue pants? I can't get it. I can get the gold pants, but I
I
can't
think
get
maybe,
the blue
no, I don't think
pants.
it's blue
It totally
pants. Maybe
gets
it's like
started on the
a letter and you get Atlantean
I
language
don't
or
know what
something.
anything
Maybe?
in this
I don't know.
game
I'm not,
is. Oh, but I did find
not an
out you
expert.
can call sharks and dolphins and shit to take out your opponents. Wait, what? A combo list? Oh my god, look at all this!
What?
What
There's
is
actually
this,
a
fighting
combo
game
for
or a
fighting?
superhero action adventure? Well, neither. But seriously, this shit is so complex that I've been able to beat everything just by
It
jamming
could
on
be
the A
me,
button.
but
You see, there's this little thing in game
wow.
theory called dominant strategy. It tells that if you're given an ultimate method of disposing of obstacles in a game, you're always going to use it. Why even make this complex moves list when you can just one-button mash your way through the game? Did the creators think it'd be fun to pull off?
Yeah, I
tedious
mean,
and, might I
instead
add,
of having all these
difficult combo
moves,
strings?
if you
No!
figure out a way to just
In
keep
fact,
winning, it should
so
just be
basically,
easy and there's no
what I
point in the
publicly said is
moves.
that this
And
game
it's
is
like,
basically
why'd you
Mortal
even waste your
Kombat,
time like
except
that?
every enemy is Sector and you're underwater. Sounds good to me. Oh, but there are other kinds of levels. I mean, one other kind of level. Ever wanted to play the worst level of Star Fox 64 on the Aquaman engine 12 times? Was that? You said no? What? You said no? Well, that's unbelievable. I don't even see how you came to that conclusion. Oh no, Atlantis is under attack. Oh, the humanity. And the bad guys are literally just shooting at buildings with guns.
Oh,
Like 5 of them.
I'm not
Okay,
coming
this
too
is
much.
not a scene
I'm just trying to
of the
hear
city
stuff
of
because like I've never
Atlantis.
played this
It's a group
game,
of
so
fucking
you
pissed
know.
off
But it
teenagers
sounds
taking out
interesting.
the right next to the building. I'm pretty sure.
I mean,
this
I'll do
situation
comment
right here
on the
is
part
meant.
about the invisible
Why is
wall.
this
That
city
was
even
just
worth
bad.
saving? There's nobody in it. More like Dreadnought. You know, I had some problems with this game, but you know, I think they're really getting in their stride. Now it's timed. Literally, this game is just the same missions over and over with an artificial layer of
Oh,
game
no.
design sins plopped on top. It's just you swimming around and fighting packs of 5 sectors.
And I'm pretty sure the way that they
over
sold
and
this
over
is
the
probably
timer,
because it's
or
connected to the
pals how far,
DC
or bombs you have to pick up.
at that
Jesus
time
Christ.
show, like
Seriously, look at even how
Justice
lazily
League,
they did that.
and they used that
So you have to
character.
defuse this bomb here strapped to this building. So what do?
And
You
it just,
pick up
I
the
guess,
bomb
I don't
and
know
you
what
blow
to
it
say
up on
trick,
the
it sounds
building
kind of
in the
mean.
same
They maybe
spot.
convinced people
That's
to
the
not do
exact
certain
same thing as
things.
just letting it blow up. They didn't even try when making this game. They didn't even try. Nothing is right. Nothing. The controls are sloppy. The graphics make everyone look dead. Aquaman doesn't have fucking eyes. Aquaman doesn't have a fucking hand. Things don't make sense. The draw distance is 2 feet.
Yeah.
There's one music track that just plays
Oh no, not the
forever.
looping
Besides
track.
one or two
Ugh.
minor exceptions, every level
For the
is
same thing, or maybe
exact thing.
worse, they use it for multiple
I
things and you
honestly
just have to
say
keep
from the
hearing it
bottom
and
of my heart,
hearing it,
this
and
is
you're
one
like,
of the
oh,
worst
not that
games I've
track.
ever played. Just like BioShock is a spiritual successor to System Shock, Aquaman Battle for Atlantis is the spiritual successor to Superman 64. I'm telling you, the resemblance is frightening.
Sort
It almost
of.
feels like
I
the
can
same
see it,
game.
kinda,
The way you have to pick
from
up
the pictures
things
that's being
awkwardly
showed.
and fly 'em around. It's like the developers of this game looked up to Superman 64 as their role model. Alright, well, better get my golden pants on and try to finish this game. Okay, so we beat this here giant battle cruiser, which is operational. And okay, it's going down, almost to the end of the game. Hey, Aquaman?
What?
I think it crashed.
The game just gave up or something? Maybe for him it's just better that that happened. Sorry I didn't comment too much, like I said. I want to hear a little bit more, you know, obviously he's not going to say directly stuff about the game, but I just want to hear comments about the game a little better. I never played it, and I doubt I'm ever going to play it either.
Thanks for watching my video. I really appreciate it. Now, what I'd appreciate even more is if you click
Just letting stuff at the end play out, you know, so they can get some of that attention.
Alright, thank you. Good night.
Alright, just hold on. I think we're good. Alright. That was an interesting video. Like I said, not like the most. I get it where some parts were like, and I think it was okay. At least they gave an idea of, you know, how we see things. Some, you know, hold on, how am I saying it right? At least they gave an idea of some, you know, game that I probably will never ever try, and you know how it's good or bad, or you know, stuff like that. It's just interesting to see some of that. Like I said, there's not really much I can add. It's literally more about him reviewing game and me just looking at that happen. Maybe just make sure bad things, you know, aren't made or done, you know. And this is one of those things that like, ooh, it got made, but what can we do? It's a part of history now. But anyways, sorry, let me just relax a little bit. This is Speckblocklime here with reaction videos. Hopefully I post more. If you want to see this, I'm going to put it down below to the original channel. And then obviously to this video. Hopefully you can check out this and many more. And come back, hopefully give videos to us. Please, that'd be great. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification button to get notified about future videos. Yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta add. Hopefully you guys are okay, you're taking care of yourselves, see you guys next time.